coach. Now, talk to us a little bit about yourself so new listeners can get to know you. And then I'm sure you have a great topic for us today about how you can help everyone, as always.
Definitely. Okay, so again, Gold Mine Thoughts is not only a leadership professional coaching service, however, we are also a life coaching service. And what we do is we cater to the entire you.
Ooh.
So that is the 17-year-old inside of you, the 21, the 36, the up to date now version of you, because I don't want to age anyone. We cater the entire you, and what that does is that allows us to focus on you, your emotional well-being, your social well-being, as well as your professional well-being, and that sets us apart from other coaching services. So, if you're ready to be your best self, and why shouldn't you be? Grab a pen, get some paper, and jot this down: www.goldminethoughts.com. Or if you need to reach me directly, it's info@goldminethoughts.com. And let's get you started today.
Awesome. What are some of the types of areas in particular you could help us with?
I can help with, again, mindset reconditioning, life situations, navigating through trauma, navigating through your thoughts, feelings, and emotions, setting clear boundaries, as well as polishing the professional you so that you can command the room and be the best leader as well as developer that you can be.
Got it. And so many different areas of our lives, right? Because you could be a leader at work, leader in the household, leader as a
Mm-hmm.
parent, leader in so many different ways. And do you have a particular niche that you enjoy working with certain types of people most? Do you have like one skill that's better than ever? Is it relationships? What is it?
I would definitely say in a professional setting, I would say it is commanding the room, right? I love to help others be able to find their voice so that they feel confident and comfortable in who they are. Polish that crown that's within them and allow them to shine. And what happens is that often goes to not only leaders, but other staff members within the company, right? Many of us have to do presentations. Many of us are going out, especially after COVID, polishing and dusting off our resume, and how we're going back into the world after working places more than 10 or 15 years and just trying to shine again because you feel like you lost that younger, spontaneous person. My goal there is to help you find that again and then be able to share it with the world. So commanding the room is definitely my strong suit in the professional development as well as effective communication and leadership. Those are my top three. I would say personally, it's navigating through trauma and getting to understand who you are based off of your past, your present, so that you can map out your future.
Uh-huh. Mapping out the future. That's a great thing. And any techniques you can share? I mean, I know it's your job to coach someone, but what are some ideas you have that you could express to us? Maybe people could start trying little things here and there to get a knack for it.
Definitely. I love to give instant tools. We have someone on the call?
No, no, I was going to say
Oh,
subscribe to her newsletter.
yes. Subscribe, right. Subscribe to my newsletter. Awesome. Subscribe to my newsletter. That's as soon as you go to the website, it will ask you to enter your email address so you can subscribe to the Recondition community. And that will send you not a load of stuff, but it will definitely send you information of upcoming workshops, events, tools of the month that will help you to navigate throughout your life and help you to get started right away. And my best tip of them all, I say brain dump. Brain dump. Write things down. It may not make sense in the moment, but trust me, it'll make sense to you later.
Ah, interesting. It's true. Yeah, that's an important thing to write things down. But then what happens to those of us who write things down and then it just becomes overwhelming and there's so many notes and post-its or there's like too much, then it becomes anxiety.
Mhm. And that can happen. So what I suggest for people like that, definitely journal, right? So you may some people like to write things down. Like I start on a post-it just so I can
Mm-hmm.
know when I go back and I take that chunk of my day, my depress, my debrief day. When I take that chunk, I can look at whatever I have on post-its and then I finish that thought. I would definitely say get you a journal so that you can write those things down because when you go back to it, you can then chunk it and that becomes your max so that it makes sense. So you do not feel overwhelmed.
Yeah.
So you have to find whatever strategy within that works for you, because what works for me, Jill, may not work for you. However, there's a similar strategy within there.
Wow.
So I would definitely say if you are a very structured person and you need things in order all the time, for those people, I definitely say jot down your bullet points. That way you have your structure for you. If you're a person like me that suffers from ADHD and everything comes from everywhere, post-its usually work for me because then I can rearrange my post-its before I put them all down in one thought. I also would say if you're a person that's super organized, color coding works for you. So it does work for me as well. I color code things between red, orange, green. Is like where my green are the ready to go things that I can just chuck off right away.
Yeah.
My orange things are things I need to dig deeper into.
Uh-huh.
And my yellow things are my middle things. That's the in between.
I
It
like
fall
the
either
color
way.
coding
So
idea.
the color coding,
Color coding.
yes, the
Ah,
color coding would definitely help my overthinkers. It helps my overthinkers, and then
yes.
it helps the clients who are um procrastinators, I would say. The ones who's like, oh, I'll get to it later. It definitely helps those because when you color code it, you already in your mind it'll click for you. Oh, green is something I can get off my list
Yep.
right now. So I'll do something green. And then once all your green posters are gone already, now you're like, all right, I might as well move on. So it gives you that little push because you start to see things happening. And even if you're a procrastinator, once you see things
Then,
happening, it
yep.
makes you want to do a little more.
Absolutely. Good point. Thank you so much. Gold mind thoughts. My goodness. As a coach, what other types of things are you working with people on?
Again, like I said, I'm focused. I focus a lot on dealing with your trauma. I focus a lot on identifying the things that the you that you forgot
Mm-hmm.
to nourish, right? Because we run so much as adults and out in the work world, we're working, and we're trying to manage all these different hats. And then what often happens is between the managing and the juggling of everything we have going on, we forget about ourselves.
Yeah.
So I definitely work with my clients to help them find that balance so that they are putting themselves first. You
Yep.
can still put yourself first and be super productive at work. You can be a trendsetter, you can be at top of your game, but you can also put yourself first. It's just a matter of how you prioritize things and your perspective, which brings me to the topic today, right? Thinking about your perspective and how you change things.
Yeah.
So, humor me, play along with me, Jill.
Sure.
Let's say, name the three top things that stay on your mind all night, no matter what. What are the three top things that you find yourself you're always thinking about? What are those three top things?
Me personally
Yes.
is getting rid of the piles in my house of my children's clothes that need to be donated that are in a room. Then it's
Mm-hmm.
my personal piles that are around the bedroom, the mail, the stuff. I just never have time to put it away in the toy room. It all really comes down to the stress of having more time to put stuff away because I feel cluttered in my mind, to be honest. That's what I'm really worried about most, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So now, how would you prioritize that? What would you say if you can attack those three things? If you can attack those three things today, in what order would you rank them?
I would do probably my bedroom and bathroom first because I live there more. So like the space with all the kids stuff, all the toys that are in bags that have to be donated and sorted through, that room is closed off, so I don't see it as much. So I would say I would tackle my bathroom and my bedroom first. Then I would do the toy room and the toy donations, and then the clothes.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay. So, and thinking about that, right? What's stopping you from doing that?
is my children, because I wake up with them, then I get them ready for school. One gets picked up by the bus, one has to be dropped off. Either I do it or a babysitter does it, then I go to work, and then I work till 4, so someone picks up my son, and then sometimes I work from home. Then the son comes home, and then we have homework at 4 o'clock, and then at 5:30. Every night it's a sport. Monday we have baseball, Tuesday 2 soccer practices, religion, Wednesday is lacrosse and baseball. Thursday is tonight's a baseball game. Tomorrow's lacrosse practice 6:30. Saturday morning's ice skating.